Is there anything you would like to tell to the Western world? Any message?
I'd like to say that
I was just threatened by a bunch of drunk guys here in the street. They wanted to hurt me. So sometimes the water goes all the way up until like the middle of this house. So is this a coconut alcohol?
Yeah.
Is it strong?
Yeah, man.
That right there is one of the local toilets here, belonging to one of the houses. And as you can see, the white pipe, all the sewage goes right down here to the water. So you think this house is gonna fall soon?
Soon. Very soon. Bro.
I'm gonna show you the video after. Alright guys, good morning from Mombasa, which is the second largest city in Kenya on the coast. And right now we are standing in the neighborhood called Moroto. And I'm here with my local friend Morgan, who will show up a couple of times in this video. He will be showing us around in his neighborhood. So this right here is one of the ways how they build houses here in the Moroto neighborhood. They pretty much use the tires as the base here. And Morgan, they fill them up with the mud, right? That they collect here on the coast. So this is the way how they build the base for houses here. As you can see, the man behind me is digging some mud out. He's taking advantage of the water being low right now because it's low tide here in the sea in Mombasa. So they are pretty much grabbing the mud from the sea's bottom and they use it as a base for their houses. It's either the tires that I showed before in the video, or they just use bags as the base as well. Morgan, how much time does it usually take to build a base like this, or even build the whole house?
It can take almost 2 months.
2 months.
2 months.
Well, the biggest problem you told me is like getting the tires, right?
The tiles and those are the main materials: tiles and the sand.
The sand and the
sand,
tires are the two main materials
those,
for building a base for such a house, right?
Yeah.
And how many of the tires do you usually need for such a base?
It depends on the biggest of the place. I think per room you can get almost let's say 100 tiles.
100 tires for one base.
Yeah, one base.
Which is quite a big amount, isn't it? Right now I'm standing in front of one of the houses made on tires. It's, as you can see, very close to the water, so it gets flooded quite often. Morgan told me that it happens like 2 up to 3 times a month when the water actually goes right in the house, and we got the allowance of the owner of the house to get in to see what it looks like inside. I just met this lovely lady, Jarida, and we are inside the house made on tires right now. So it's basically just one room, isn't it? And And this is the back side of the house. As you can see, very basic kitchen. They mainly cook here on charcoal. That's the small cooker right there. And does the house get flooded sometimes?
Yeah.
How many times a month? Is it like the 2 or 3 times you told me before, Morgan? So it gets flooded 2 up to 3 times. Does it get washed away like completely, all the house? Everything can be washed away, so they basically need to build from scratch again, put the mud, put the tires together again. So I just ended up in the local bar, met a local guy from here. Your name is Atuman, right?
Atuman Bakar.
So Atuman, what is life like for you in the Moroto neighborhood here in...
Life is hard to me.
It's hard?
Yes, it is hard because we are living hard life in our country.
What are like the main problems in your life?
Life problem. Job, we don't have jobs in our country.
Is there lack of jobs, you think, in Kenya in general, or is it mainly
In Kenya, yeah, all Kenyans.
all Kenya? You think it's a general problem in Kenya?
Yes, that one.
And what is the situation
Serious
like?
problem in Kenya is we don't have jobs, good jobs.
There are no good jobs. And I think it might be even tougher in Moroto area, right?
Yes.
In a densely populated place.
Even where we sleep, when the ocean comes, we are sleeping, the water comes on our rooms. We wake up very early in the morning because of water.
Does it happen often that the water comes
For
into the
season,
houses?
after 2 weeks, every month, 2 days.
Every month it happens on like 2 days.
Yes.
Okay. And does your house get affected as well, or is it?
My house is affected. Even if we go to my house, you will see it the way it is. It is very bad. I'm just sleeping so that praying God so that I can be live tomorrow.
And are you currently jobless, or how do you get by? Is there any way you earn money here in the
Just
Moroto?
work around this. I'm a mason. I'm just doing this job, building like this.
So you're working in the construction area.
Yes, of course.
Is there anything you would like to tell to the Western world? Any message?
I'd like to say that if they want to help us, tell our government. The government have to protect us and do what we want to do.
So I guess you don't feel any help from your own government, right?
Of course, they don't help us in anywhere. Anyway, they don't help us. They just come after, if they want to vote election form, they come to us, we give them the job, and then they go away. They disappear.
That's what I heard as well, that the government only comes here when they need your votes.
Yes.
When
When
you
they
give
need
them your
our
votes,
they go away.
they just go away and never come back with any promises with any help, I guess, right?
They just promising some things and they don't do the promises. Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Ottoman, for sharing. Thank you.
Thanks.
We are just about to enter Atuman's place. He was so kind. He's gonna show us around the place where he lives, the place he was describing before. All right, Atuman. So it's only one room, right?
Yeah, one room.
It's only one room.
At night, I'm just taking this mattress and keep it like this. Getting my shuka.
So this is your blanket that you use, right?
Yes. That's it. And then I just sleep like that.
So you only have this mattress, blanket,
My clothes.
space, let me say 5 on 5 meters.
Yes. Don't have anything else.
You don't have anything else.
Yes. Don't have job. Just getting some little money so that to eat. Just eating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how much money do you need per day to get by, to get some food?
Like
How much is
Well-
enough?
to buy food.
Yeah,
Food only. Kama 800
800
Per day.
shilling per day.
yes, for food because I have a wife at home and 2 children.
Where's your wife staying? How come that you ended up in Moroto?
I have to find something so that they can get something to eat. So I've come to Mombasa. I'm fighting for my life and their life.
So you pretty much came like with the vision to find a job here
Yes.
to support your family, right?
To support my family, yes. That's why I'm living this life, so that I can help each other.
And does the water come in here sometimes as well? Does your house get affected by the
Sometimes-
water?
When the water comes, we just keep it up here and get out. Even if it is 3 o'clock at night,
So
we have to go because you can't sleep on the water.
so it has sometimes happened already that the water came in like in the night
It is not
and
always.
you were forced to leave the house, I guess, right?
Sometimes it comes in the night, sometimes it comes in the day.
Yeah.
Yes, it depends on the season it is.
Okay, Atuman, thank you so much for sharing. Thank you. So Morgan, I would like to say thank you for guiding me around in your neighborhood. You've been a great help. And I think it's always good to have someone around, you know, because there have been some unpleasant situations today in the Moroto neighborhood. So thanks again.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate your help and I hope to see you in the future. Now you might think, why does he go to such places? I'm gonna tell you why. I like sharing stories of people whose voices are not loud enough Places like this are very often misunderstood and presented in a bad way. After having visited some poor areas in different countries, I gotta say, they deserve to be respected. They deserve to be understood. And most of all, they deserve to be listened to what they have to say.